Leo, welcome to a monthly reading for you guys. This is going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you catch this, this is meant to be for the next few months, few weeks ahead for you guys. So think 3-4 weeks out for the next month. Welcome. Let's get a couple of oracle cards for you guys to kind of read the energy ahead, and then we'll go ahead and do a full Celtic cross, Leo. Home and hearth. Leaning into a lot of comfort these days, and also for the next few weeks, support and feeling completely held and supported while you are your most open, vulnerable self, right? Babies like literally cannot help themselves. So, oh my gosh, and also this is the number 11. So these next few weeks are going to be a portal for you. There's going to be some opportunity for you here, an opening, doors opening, the mind opening, inspiration coming through, new opportunities for you guys. And the universe is telling you, look how sweet this is. The universe is telling you, sit back, relax, the opportunities will come to you. The way to receive the momentum through this doorway is to relax, to enjoy yourself, and to know that like the universe has your back. You are totally held. You have spirit animals, you have real animals, you have helpers here in the physical realm that will comfort you, that will guide you, that will hold you through this process. There's inspiration all around you. There is warmth all around you. There is life all around you. And you're really being kept cozy and safe here. There's like a tiny nod to the outside cold, like little blue there that might be reminiscent of snow. So Leos, a cozy, warm month for you guys. And regardless of what month you are seeing this in, what a time to feel the most comfort. Lean into comforts, lean into creature comforts, lean into like taking a nap, take a break, take a vacation, and know that like you are totally held. Also, I love this for you because Leos, like, do it in fashion. Look at his little bow tie. Oh, my Leo friends are like the most amazing, extroverted, sassy, expressive, gorgeous people I know. So that fits Leos. You just do you this month and you're going to be just fine. Okay, let's get another oracle card here, see what the energy is for you guys. Oh, and change. So I love this because there is some kind of momentum towards the next opportunity for you, right? That 11, the doorway, the gate there, but know that like you are so held through this change. Look at all this like sparkle here, this guidance, this inspiration. There's a pathway. It's literally leading you in, kind of like this. It's literally asking you to just come home, to come into your innermost self and relax this month. Let the change take you. That's really what this is saying. Let the change take you. Know that you're held throughout all of it, and be ready to receive help, receive support, receive guidance, receive love, receive comfort, receive play, receive messages. Oh, fancy that as you're getting a tarot reading. Be ready to receive, Leo, in a way maybe that you've never have before. Receiving to new levels here. Okay, this is the Aquarian Tarot. I love, love, love this deck. So let's get started. Leo, central theme for you guys this month for the next, hello, 9 of Cups. Wishes coming true. Happiness is yours. This is the cat's meow. This is you like wanting something and getting everything that you wished for and being real smug about it. Look at his little face. That seems pretty clear to me. Wishes granted if you've been wishing for something, especially if it's relationally based. So relationship, but also it's like your cup will be filled here. What is crossing you, helping or hindering you this month? Strength. Okay, this is really beautiful. So this can really look like your wish is fulfilled, and things that you are resting on now might help you have strength through whatever changes are coming. or you're really going to be granted strength this month into the changes that are coming, even as you're feeling really good, feeling really accomplished, and feeling exceptionally satisfied with where you are. Let's read more, and that'll kind of make itself known. So what's here in the subconscious, the foundation, what are you building the rest of the month off of? Six of Cups in reverse. So maybe something here that has been disappointing. Six of Cups is a card about nostalgia, looking back to our childhood, feeling good, remembering things that we loved to do when we were a kid. It's also a soulmate card, feeling very called to certain people. Look at all these cups just overflowing with gorgeous flowers and abundance, and these kiddos not having a care in the world but to just stop and smell the flowers. So when the Six of Cups reversed is in the unconscious, there was maybe some kind of a disappointment, a breakup, a separation from family, a loss of innocence in some way, like having to grow up, like maybe feeling resentful that you have to like go to a certain job. Something like that is in the foundation here for you. And it's what is sort of spurring you on, potentially spurring on this change. It's actually bringing to heart more of this message here, because if this has been lost, and if there's a sense of loss or unease here in the foundation about feeling connected, about feeling the sweetness of childhood, or the sweetness of feeling safety in family or in connection with other people, even if it's not physical family, then this is going to be extra poignant for you guys in the next few weeks to remember that feeling, to lean into the comfort of family and home in whatever way that means to you, whether that's biological family, whether that's chosen family, whether that's friends, whether that's you just creating a sense of love and care for yourself the next few months in a really big way. All of that's going to be exceptionally important. Wow. Okay. So let's take a couple. Four of Wands in reverse. And the World. Okay. So kind of confirming the message, Four of Wands in reverse, feeling unstable at home, potentially failed marriages or failed relationships here, maybe divorces, even if they're not yours, around you, this feeling of like not being settled at home and in the home realm. And the World, a culmination, like all of this is coming to full circle. There's going to be a healing about this here. There's something in the foundation here that is like coming to full circle. Whatever lessons that these needed to bring to your attention this lifetime, this moment, this season, they're really culminating. You're really seeing the full circle of whatever lesson this brought to you. So if this is a lot of pain, if this has been a lot of dis-ease for you, if this has been like reticence to get into relationship, you're now feeling the healing cycle of that and full circle on what it means to move forward into something else, into a new experience, into feeling the change of what it looks like to be completely comforted and supported, and to receive family, and to receive comfort, and to receive the bounty of like a warm fire on a cold wintry day. That is such a vibe. And let's see what you are consciously manifesting this month, Leo. The Devil in reverse. That is so beautiful. It's consistent with this message. So you're really focused on not letting your fears guide you. You are exceptionally focused the next few months on choosing what is really real and true for you, even if it doesn't look right, even if it doesn't look the part. The Devil can mean a lot of material gain at the sacrifice of what's good for our soul, right? So it's kind of just like what it asks us to understand what we're sacrificing in order to look at what we're gaining. And it's not a good or bad. It's just really focusing on like, where's that balance for you? And when it's in reverse, there might be something that you've been really drained by recently, or that you are really understanding doesn't serve you anymore. Like you are choosing you at the cost of potentially something you've gained materially before. It's like golden handcuffs. Say you've been in a job that's paying you really well, but is leaving you no time for friends, family, is draining you, your health. You're really focused this month on letting that go, on taking off the golden handcuffs, on saying no. But it's going to be tough. Okay, there's some stick here too, because we have the Six of Swords, which is saying it's hard for you to move on. So you're really focused here on what that looks like. You might be holding back. You might be resisting change. This message overall is telling you, Leo, go with the flow. This might be pointing out how if you do want to move on from something that's felt toxic, or that has felt like it's taking too much out of you, or that you don't want to do anymore, notice where you are holding on to that story still, because you are going to be conscious of not wanting to go, of see how actually these characters are still like staring back at this Devil card. The Six of Swords is about leaving. It's about leaving a toxic situation. It's about moving on from choppy waters and sailing into something more smooth. All the swords are down. There's peace. You're choosing peace over any of the bullshit in the past, and you're moving on to like a whole other story here for your life. Just in a reverse, we're just having a hard time moving on. But I kind of love seeing this here for you, because the next few weeks are going to show you, Leo, like where that is for you. You're going to have time and example to see why it's so hard for you to move on and to address that this month. Okay, let's get a timeline. This is what's happened in your recent past. Oh my God, the Six of Swords. You can't make this stuff up. Okay, so Six of Swords here in the recent past, there was something that you did move on from, and this is making some sense here. So maybe you did leave the job. Maybe you did leave the relationship, and maybe it's not even that big or dramatic. Maybe you like left gluten, or maybe, you like left meat. Maybe you're cleaning up your diet, or there's some kind of big transition that you dedicated yourself to here in the past, moving on from something. And that is super normal, understandable part of life, that when we move on from something, we can oftentimes look back and wonder why we did, or second guess ourselves, or wonder if it was the right decision, but maybe they're the only person that's ever going to love me again. But you knew it was the right decision. High Priestess here clarifying the Six of Swords. Even if it was tough, even if it was hard, in the moment, you knew that was like the right decision for you to do, even if you are looking at it this month and having feelings about it. Okay, what's coming up for you here in the future, in the next 2, 3, 4 weeks ahead? Page of Swords. Okay, love this for you. Let's go ahead and get a clarifier. But the Page of Swords coming in the future is a lot of new messages. It's a lot of new thoughts. It's a lot of inspiration. It's new conversations. It can be letters. It can be, this can also be stuff that's like online, like looking at people online, or starting a media channel, or starting a YouTube channel, or getting into a YouTube channel that you really love, and like getting a lot of inspiration about that. Pages are young energy, so it's going to feel new and exciting, but also not very mature. So you have to make sure when you see the Page of Swords that you aren't seeing things out of turn, or that you mean what you say, right? Don't say things that could come back to hurt you, and don't be taken by things that other people say that might hurt your feelings. Like, take the higher road with the Page of Swords. Let's go ahead and get a clarifier here. Oh my God, Six of Cups in reverse. Just, there's so much that's like doubling down on this message. So Six of Cups, this is going to be rewriting your story about whatever hurt was in the past. Oh my God. And Leo, I love this for you so much, because when we see the Six of Cups here in the subconscious, this is kind of what you're writing your story off of, and you're really completing it. But it might not be these are things that are good to know, because they might not be forward in our mind. We might not really consciously know them. That's why it's in the subconscious. So to see the same kind of theme playing out here in the future means you are really bringing it up to be addressed and to be dealt with. You are consciously choosing new thoughts to rewrite your story on anything that has felt bad, or anything that didn't serve you in the past, about family or old beliefs or connecting to yourself. So this is reminding me of a story actually from a Leo friend that I know, who is in a new relationship, and chatted with me about, when you get into a new relationship, especially the more and more conscious they are, the more and more your fears come up, right? To be held and to be healed. And if there's anything in the way of real connection, it comes up in relationship, right? So this is like, in the future, you are consciously looking at rewriting your story from anything that went wrong in the past that's holding you back from true connection. I feel like I'm going on and on about that, so I'm just going to leave that there. But that's a really beautiful trajectory for what this message is, Leo. Okay, how do you feel about all of this, Leo, in the next few months? How are you feeling about it? Six of Pentacles. Oh, This is really awesome to see as well. Six of Pentacles is a lot about receiving. Oh, okay, this is fabulous actually, because sometimes receiving can be really hard for us to do. Like this looks like it's easy, right? Just kick back, like chill with the dog, hang out by the fire, take it all in, take a nap like a baby would. But people that have been through a lot or who are really trying to address old trauma or old feelings that don't feel very good, it can be really hard to just relax and take it in and receive help or receive love or receive comfort. So, Leo, you are feeling this month like you are ready to receive and have the scales evened out here. Six of Pentacles is a card about reciprocity and people evening the scales or giving you a gift or helping you out, being the comfort. This is like the big lab here coming into your aid and saying like, please just let me be the most comfortable, sweet, soft, warm bed for you to lie on as you're going through all of your shit. Or, traditionally or more conventional interpretation with the Pentacles is that there's some kind of a windfall. Potentially someone's giving you money this month. You're being supported and you are here for it, Leo. I love to see that. I love to see you leaning in this month, like feeling good about this reciprocity and receiving in a very tangible way. Gorgeous. Clarified by the Four of Swords, just says you are really leaning into the rest and the receiving this month. Love that for you, Leo. You are on point. People, places, things around you this month that might help or hinder you. The King of Pentacles in reverse. So, oh man, that bull is just jumping out at me. Okay, so there could be people around you this month, circumstances, people, invitations, whatever that pop out that could potentially feel destabilizing. The King of Pentacles is a very like dogmatic, pragmatic. He's got all of the resources. Could be a person or a character in your life that likes to support you or likes to give you things. If you are moving away from a situation or things are changing, that could change dynamics for you and your other relationships, right? This could be someone not wanting to support you anymore, or this could be a financial source for you that cuts you out, or I don't want to alarm you, but just thinking of like different ways that could be interpreted or could match some of your stories this month. You'll run into places where you don't feel secure, and that's okay. Like you are going through this change here, so that's not surprising at all. Interesting. And it will either feel particularly fearful for you, not to fan the flames of fear here, or you're gonna really find some clarity with this. The moon is a time when it's just okay not to know. We're just kind of in the dark and it's like a lot of shadows, and the challenge with the moon card is to say, okay, how do I choose to face the dark? When it's in reverse, we're sometimes either even more terrified or even like more in our fears, or we're really coming out of a time of scarcity or fear. And actually, that's what I'm feeling for most of you. That's what I'm feeling more is the message here. It's like the more that you're not supported, even financially, materially, the more in your external environment this month, in the next few weeks, Leo, the more you aren't afraid. The more you realize you can do it on your own, the more you realize the universe always provides, the more you realize things always come through, even if you were always relying on outside sources or people to take care of you or whatever it is that this is meaningful for you. This month, you're really seeing like, oh, when that person doesn't pay my bills, somehow they get paid still, or I actually make enough money, or when my loan payment doesn't come through, like actually it doesn't matter because X, Y, and Z. There's going to be something where the fear that was tying you to an outside source leaves this month, and you are able to relax in a way that you haven't been before. That's actually gorgeous. You're rewriting some like core patterns. Leo, hopes and fears, deepest hopes and fears this month, the King of Swords. You are so excited to rewrite your story, Leo. You are so excited and committed to a clear, logical, brand new view on life. You are so hopeful that you'll be able to see and communicate and think and talk about and experience the world in an entirely different vantage point than you have before. You're excited to be in command of your thoughts. You're excited to be in command of the vista of your life and where it's going. So that's really beautiful, because if you're excited about that, if that's your greatest hope this month, that is completely attainable. Because look at you're chipping away at it all month here. You've got the 9 of Cups. Something has come to total fruition. Cat's meow. You somehow got this crazy wish. This is either a new relationship for some of you that's giving you strength to look at this pattern. This is a new job that's giving you the resources you need to really leave a toxic relationship. This is a windfall. This is a financial gain. This is a super cool something that you've been really wanting for a long time. It's going to give you a boost to move forward with whatever you've left behind here into something that's like a whole new level for you, Leo. And it's going to feel so grounding. It's like once you get right in your mind, everything in your physical, tangible reality falls into place. You feel so good in your body. That feels really wealthy and expansive, and your material world is going to just blossom and bloom and feel totally safe and secure. And this is so like Queen of Pentacles is so like, you know, she set this all up for you. She's the queen that will invite you in and start the fire and get you tea and make hot chocolate and create all kinds of opportunities and doors for you to walk through the comfort and the safety of home and family. So that's what you are creating this month, Leo. No big deal. What does it look like to culminate this whole journey in the next 4 weeks or so? How are you ending? I can't make this any better for you. What I love about this too is that this is really in your subconscious. So it ends on Judgment here, but in the subconscious, clarifying this is the world where you're really excited to tie up any old beliefs. You're really excited to reap the benefits of any lessons that you've learned here. And you end on Judgment, which is, oh, it's so beautiful. That's rising up from your past to be totally reborn in a new way to move forward. That's exactly what this entire reading is about, Leo, is having lived through some shit, having experienced some hardship, and having faced it head on, having left it in some way, knowing that you needed to leave an old way of being, moving into speaking a new way and speaking to things that aren't working and speaking into how you want it to work and coming full circle. And Spirit is helping you. Judgment is about Spirit. It's about the consciousness of the universe calling you to a new direction, calling you to more happiness, calling you to a new opportunity. So this is beautiful. Leo, just lean into how gorgeous this month is for you. Lean into the change, lean into comforts the next 3 or 4 weeks. I mean, look at this little guy. Lean into how good it feels to feel supported, to feel loved, to feel warmth, to feel totally vulnerable and held through the process you're going through. And let me know how that resonates. I'm really curious how this works out for all of you guys. Have a good one.